Hello riders, hello, how are you? And welcome to my channel. This is Lady Vasori, and let's get ready for the ride. Now don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Hey y'all, what's going on? Peace to you. I'm Lady V. I'm sitting up here drinking me some coffee, y'all. Y'all look at my cup. Look at my cup, one of my favorite cups, Moonchild. Stay wild, Moonchild. I love this cup. Today is Sunday Flow. I am in my little conjure area, just recording some videos for today. And I need to talk to you guys about love and relationship readings because too many people skip this step and run straight to the work. They run straight to lighting candles, doing rituals, throwing works, oils, whatever spirit led them to, but the question that needs to be answered. And then you wonder why the work didn't move because you didn't get a reading. All right, we're going to talk about it. This is energy work. And if you don't check the energy first, you're just moving blind. Today, I am going to break down why love and relationship readings are so important. I'm never trying to upsell anybody. It's totally up to you. But why some of y'all block yourselves in the process and why you should never jump straight into conjure without spirit's confirmation at times. All right. Most people don't want to be on the clarity road because clarity might hurt. Clarity is a beast sometimes. Sometimes you hear that the person has moved on with someone else. Who want to hear that? They don't want to hear that. You don't want to hear that the love done dried up. You don't want to hear that spirit already closed that door and you didn't know it. So instead of asking, they run to the work. They think the candles will fix it. They think the candles will fix it. Even when spirit has said no. But when you move outside of spirit's direction, when you're just moving willy-nilly how you want to move, you're not just wasting money or tools. You're wasting your energy. And energy is the real currency in this work. Your energy is the real currency in this work. A love and relationship reading is about clarity, not gossip. I don't give a damn about none of that really what I be hearing. It's about checking the temperature before you pour your energy in. You know what I'm saying? Say you want your ex back. As most of the time that's the call I get. Okay. But are they even thinking about you? Are they in another relationship? Is there still love there? Or are you holding on to a ghost? Casp. If there's no energy coming from them, no feelings, no pull, no cord, then baby, the work is not going to work. It's not going to move. This is energy work, and energy requires exchange. Now, if the reading shows there's still a thread, love, confusion, outside interference, then spirit is showing you where the work could land, but you don't know that unless you start with the reading. Okay? Readings are the map. They show you what's open, what's blocked, what's closed, what you're not going to be able to get through, and what direction to take. Without that, you are driving in the dark with no lights on the edge of the cliff. And spirit will highlight things you wouldn't even think to check. Is there another person in the way? Is this love even aligned for you, or is it dead weight? Is your energy out of balance from this person? Is this the time to push forward or the time to let it go? That's why you should never skip the reading part. I just had a love relationship reading with a client. I usually don't get them, and I don't push the issue. I usually don't get them, but when I do, the client will book and we'll have that conversation. And the conversation was to cut and release. He ain't worth it. And I push marriage. But if I don't see, or the cards don't say, and every card is upside down, in reverse, there's the clearness is right there. Spirit will save you from wasting candles, wasting prayers, and wasting your own peace. Okay? Now let me address something I see too often. Some of y'all sit in a reading, but don't actually listen. I'm flowing with the cards, right? The cards are coming down. Spirit is speaking. And instead of receiving it, they start debating or rebuttaling the message. You got a rebuttal for everything. Let me be very clear. A reading is not about sides. I'm not in it. This ain't me versus you. I'm not here to argue your case or convince you of anything. It's not about what you want the cards to say. It's about what they actually revealing. I'm the vessel, right? I don't twist the spread. I don't sugarcoat it. I deliver what Spirit shows. So take me out of it. Don't get caught up in defending your feelings against the truth that's in front of you. Because when you debate the reading, you're not fighting me. You're resisting Spirit, actually. And Spirit is not here to comfort your ego. Spirit is here to give you truth, clarity, and direction. That's the whole point of the reading, y'all. Whole point of a reading. Okay? Sometimes the answer is going to sting. Sometimes the reading says they don't love you anymore. I have had to tell people that a couple of times, and it was true. Sometimes Spirit says they're not coming back. Sometimes the word is that you need to heal first before Spirit sends you real love. That has happened to me several times over, y'all, in readings. I remember one reading with a young lady, and her husband would not come home. He would stay. He was a mama's boy. He would leave town, go to his mom's, and leave her, and had her move from her hometown, which is their hometown, to another state, and would leave her to go back to where he took her from, right? And he wouldn't pay no bills. She would call looking for him out of state, and the mother would tell her she ain't seen him. Stuff like that. And I had to tell her from how I am guiding, also what the cards were saying. Every card came in reverse. Every card, and they were married. I get that sometimes. And I have to tell the truth a lot of the times. And that's when people get mad. But ignoring Spirit doesn't ever change the truth. I don't give a damn. You can pour every oil. You can light every candle. You can recite every psalm. If the energy is gone, it's gone. And if Spirit tells you to pause and to do self-work first, which that is what I really, really build in my women who come to me, and you don't do the self-love part first, you're just setting yourself up to repeat the same cycle with a different face. Insanity. That's why these readings are critical. They keep you from wasting time, energy, and heart. Okay? On the other hand, sometimes Spirit confirms the path is open too. Maybe the love is still there, but pride is blocking it. Maybe someone else is interfering and a breakup working is needed. Maybe there's confusion that a clarity working can clear. That's when the work makes sense. That's when Spirit lays out the roadmap for you. You're not guessing, you're moving with direction. And that's how real root work flows. With clarity first and action second. You always got to act and see clarity. The cards will give you clarity. So here's the bottom line, y'all. Don't debate the message given with no worker. Don't skip Spirit, and don't work in the blind. Love and relationship readings shouldn't be an option. It's optional, but it shouldn't be an option. They're your foundation. Okay? You need to know if there's still energy, if there's still love, if the alignment is real. And if spirit says no, then it's no. If spirit says wait, then you wait. If spirit says yes, then you move in order. Love that drains you is not love, baby. Love that dishonors you is not love. Love that disrespects you is not love. Spirit will always show you what's true. Now, if you want to pull from that and you want that broken type of love, then you do, and you want them by all means necessary. Keep doing your work. But do a reading first. So next time you're ready to jump into the work, you already ask spirit first. Get the reading. Receive the truth and move in alignment, not fantasy. Sometimes y'all be in this fantasy world. And nobody ain't got time for that, correct? We all grown. Okay, so that is why I say book a love and relationship reading with these types of questions that y'all have and not jump into the work. Y'all make sure you are subscribed to my channel. If you are new here, welcome in, y'all. I try to upload videos. I try my best, but I do a lot of workings as well. So sometimes my videos kind of take a back seat, but please join. Please join. Turn your notifications on. I do receive super chats. It is greatly appreciated. And that is the word for the day. Spirit has spoken, baby. And Ashe. Y'all, I have a Zoom next weekend, October the 12th at 6 p.m. It is a live Zoom. And it is talking about Psalms that will move mountains. Y'all, it's $15 cost for to book your seat, and come on in and vibe with us. Journals, notebooks, and an open mind, and we're gonna have a conversation. Y'all have an amazing rest of y'all day. Everything's linked in the bio. And Ashe. Bye.